Let me be blunt. Vladimir Putin needs to die, and today if possible. Now, it's not going to happen because, we have Geneva rules, NATO rules, UN rules, rules of engagement, tons of, just our own military has so many rules. And it's certainly much better to have thousands of innocent people, children, to die than to break a rule. I got to tell you, though, watching these images on my television screen with what's happening in the past 2 weeks breaks my heart. I want to break a rule. Vladimir Putin needs to die. Now, listen, we have a bad history when it comes to this stuff. I was just a kid when the Vietnam War was going on. My oldest brother served 3 terms there. But being a historian, I've read books on the Vietnam War, but there's one question that plagues me. It's this. How did Ho Chi Minh die in old age from natural causes? He was the leader of the Communist Party in North Vietnam. He was responsible for directing a war that killed over 50,000 American soldiers. How was it that he survived all of that and died of heart disease? That's pathetic to me. Listen, the way I play the game, the first American foot that was in the sand of the beaches of Vietnam, and we were going to engage this army in warfare that was going to cost lives. I promise you, every plan that the military had, at the top of every plan, number 1 on the agenda, kill Ho Chi Minh, put a bullet between his eyes. And chances are, when that happened, the war probably would have been over. Forward up to the Iraq War. Can you believe we had 2 wars with Iraq? So in the first one, Saddam Hussein took Iraq soldiers into Kuwait. Same thing that Putin's doing with Russia. We build up this massive presence, hundreds of thousands of soldiers, planes, tanks, boats, when really all that needed to happen was whatever plan they had for engagement. At the top of every plan needed to be put a bullet between the eyes of Saddam Hussein, or put a bomb in his lap, or poison in his cigar. Don't care, he has to die. And probably if he had died in that first war, there wouldn't have been a second war. Thousands of American soldiers' lives would have been saved, as well as the innocents. But that's not the way we do things. Now to the time of Putin. Once again, another evil ruler, going after innocent people that did nothing to deserve this. And we just sit back and let it happen. We talk about oil and sanctions, and let's have some more meetings. How pathetic. Kill the man. That's all that matters. And you know what? We spend hundreds of billions of dollars every year on our military. We have the greatest military, the greatest weaponry, equipment. We also spend all this money on our security agencies and intelligence, apparatus, CIA and other stuff. I have to believe that we know where Vladimir is sitting right now. We probably know if he's constipated or regular. Kill the man today. Listen, our smart bombs today are probably so smart they could send one off a ship somewhere in some ocean, and it could sniff out his personal cologne and land that bomb right in his ball sack. Game over. Russians would head home tomorrow. Ukrainians could return to their country and start to rebuild. Hello, life back to normal. Kill Putin.